Welcome back to another video. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I wanted to share with you all. So this is about an AI CEO basically warning and predicting mass unemployment. So essentially what's being said is that a leading AI CEO is warning of potential mass unemployment due to AI's impact on the jobs. So they say that the CEO of Anthropic, he's suggesting that half of all entry-level white-collar jobs could be eliminated by AI within the next 5 years. So they talked about the fact that this could raise the unemployment rate to 20%. So they talked about the prediction being based on the increasing capabilities of AI to automate tasks previously done by humans, particularly in roles involving writing, analysis, and customer service, which stinks because I love analysis type work. Implementing AI and then being like, okay, well, we don't need 10 data scientists, we only need 4. We only need 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually share a clip of the video where he talks about kind of like what's to come in his predictions, and then I will be right back with you.
A well-known and respected tech CEO, Dario Amodei, who heads a cutting-edge AI company called Anthropic, is raising alarms tonight about AI's potential impact on employment that could soon be felt. While he says AI can lead to incredible advancements like medical breakthroughs and boost the economy, he believes it could also lead to half of entry-level white-collar jobs disappearing and 10 to 20% unemployment in the next 1 to 5 years. It's something that's been talked about within tech circles for a while, but rarely so starkly and so publicly. I spoke to him just before air about that and other implications he thinks AI may have on society. Dario, you've said that AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs and spike unemployment to 10 to 20%. How soon might that happen?
Well, let's, well, first of all, thanks for having me on the show. But just to back up a little bit, I've been building AI for over a decade. And I think maybe the most salient feature of the technology and what is driving all of this is how fast the technology is getting better. A couple of years ago, you could say that AI models were maybe as good as a smart high school student. I would say that now they're as good as a smart college student and sort of reaching past that. I really worry, particularly at the entry level, that the AI models are very much at the center of what an entry-level human worker would do. And so it's hard to estimate, exactly what the impact would be. And there's always this question of adaptation. And these technology changes have happened before, but I think what is striking to me about this AI boom is that it's bigger and it's broader and it's moving faster than anything has before. And so
I love how he talks about the adaptation on whether or not they thought that us adapting as humans, would that make a difference? Like, would it make a difference either way? Because, we're being told like, okay, well, we need you to adapt if you don't want to lose your job, if you want to stay, needed and a priority in the job market, in the workforce, and you have to adapt. But it's like, even if you do adapt, there's still only so many positions. Not only that, but there's only so many salaries that these companies want to pay. At this point, they're cutting positions. They're not even losing money. They're just cutting they're cutting jobs to hoard money. So yeah, I just don't think that the corporations are going to be like, if everyone adapts, we're going to, everyone's going to keep their jobs because you guys are so great. They're going to be like, yeah, even if you do adapt, if we can save $1 million, if we can pocket $1 million and lay you guys off and still do the same thing that we could do without you guys being here, let's do it. You know what I mean, right? Let's do it, but yeah, let's get back to the video.
Worried about the labor impact simply because it's happening so fast that yes, people will adapt, but they may not adapt fast enough, and so there may be an adjustment period.
I am gonna go ahead and add some TikTok reactions.
The CEO of an AI company comes out and says that, man, we should really think about job displacement. There's no way our response to be, man, he's just trying to sell more API calls, right? He just wants to increase his token count. This is a very, very, very real thing. And that we as workers, We as workers are going to need to understand the way in which this is developing. We are going to want to understand how the companies that we work for plan on deploying agents. How do they plan on implementing artificial intelligence within the organization? These are questions that we should be having. Companies should be held accountable for the rate in which they adopt this technology and the rate at which it displaces workers, right? Like we are going to do that because capitalism does not care. Capitalism does not care. Companies are right now facing pressure on earnings call with questions about how they're going to roll out their artificial intelligence strategy. And they're looking at their CTOs and saying, what is our artificial intelligence strategy? And they're calling AI companies, and AI companies are like, hey, wait till you get a load of these agents. Right now, we have to figure it out. You got a lot of technical debt. This is going to be a big change management strategy. We got to figure out how we talk through this. We can't induce panic, right? We can't induce panic. That's a big thing right now. Like there's a reason why there's this general anxiety around this tool. It's because people kind of know, you get this feeling, you got the intuition like, man, I should probably be learning about this, right? Like people keep saying, oh, AI is not going to take my job. Somebody using AI is going to take my job. And yeah, they're going to be using a crew of AI systems. Yes, they will. And so part of that is being able to know, being able to be knowledgeable about what the developments are that are happening, to be able to keep the companies and our legislators accountable to this stuff. If you haven't read it, there's the big, beautiful bill that House Republicans put together in Texas. They want a 10-year moratorium on all AI regulation. And there's already states putting in AI regulation. Colorado has, Tennessee, California, New York. All of these states are starting to roll out like what AI legislation is going to look like, what accountability is going to look like for workers, for the environment. And so people who dismiss it as like, oh, no, it's just nothing. And right now we're putting $3 billion with a plan to earmark $30 billion to be able to roll out research grants and technology partners from the United States government. And so we have to take this serious. And so it's not my goal to be like, oh, the sky is falling, right? Like this is not my goal, but I just think that, you know, take it from someone who is at least a part of some dialogue, having conversations, right? And who has used the tool and sees the capabilities, who sees the edge that it gives you, right? I do projects where in the past, I normally would have had to hire 3 or 4 people. And right now I've spent 132,000 tokens for Google AI Studio to teach me how to take my own knowledge. I'm rambling, but let me go. Take my own knowledge, what I know, and convert it into a 250-page workbook, formatted in InDesign, that goes print ready, that's going to be on a Shopify store. And it's walking me through 132,000 tokens, and it walks me through the entire process. And you're telling me that that's not going to affect jobs? Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
All right. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Do you think mass unemployment is coming? Like, based on the trends in the job market and in the workforce, what do you think is coming, and how are you preparing? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear what you all think about this topic. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you all in the next video.